Hello, Taurus. Let's tap in. Let's see what's going on for my beautiful Taurians. Okay, for those of you that don't know, I'm a Taurus sun and moon. In my tropical chart, I'm a Taurus sun in my Vedic chart. And a Taurus Mercury in my Vedic chart. But I love my Tauruses, so let's tap in. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that, but I like when all my other Taurus people know that their reader is a Taurus, so... But anyways, let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's tap into the energy. Spirit, protect me as I channel the messages here from my Taurus. Block any interferences that could possibly stop the messages from coming through. What did I say? Did I say block any interferences? Child, my brain just went poof. But anyways, thank you guys for purchasing from my website, Taurus. I truly appreciate you guys. For those of you that are in need of like spiritual defense tools, protection tools, tools to help you heal as you are healing and going through whatever you're going through on your journey, things to help you fight off warfare, make sure you guys check out my website. I have a lot of great ritual oils there, as well as a lot of other great tools that you may need. If you need help picking out anything, make sure you guys chat me from my website and I'll help you out there. I'll give you some recommendations if you just give me like a little description of what you're going through. I have to catch up on a few of my like emails and things like that. I've been trying to catch up on everything, but yes, I'll get back to you as soon as I can with that. And if you guys don't know how to use the ritual oils, you guys can go on my ritual library. We'll click on the ritual library tab on my website, and it'll give you a guide on how to use everything, okay? So let's see. I just wanted to show you guys what these oils look like. They smell really good. They're really good for your skin as well. Okay. This is the I Blocked Your Destiny swap. This has been a #1 seller in my shop, and this is called the Final Verdict. This is Libra inspired. It's not just for Libras, it's just Libra inspired. Okay. So that's good for court cases. And the I Blocked Your Destiny swap, I mean, it's good for spiritual court and real court cases. And, you know, it's good for legal domination and things like that. It's really inspired by Mayette. I call her Mayette. I know a lot of people have different names, but... and it's just to help bring divine justice in a situation where you feel like you've been treated unfairly, you've been treated poorly, things of that nature. So anyways, let's see. And the I Blocked Your Destiny swap, yeah, is for, yeah, to call back in your blessings and stuff. I don't know why I feel like I'm repeating myself, child. What is going on? Let's see, what's going on for Taurus Spirit? What does Taurus need to hear and know at this time? Is that everything I wanted to say? I believe so. I'm trying to get these nails off, honey, because I'm about to go right back to doing my press-ons. Like, I'm about to go right back. I'm not, I can't do to get my nails done no more. My hair's a little ashy. This still really damages my nail bed. And I'm just tired. I'm tired of anything that makes me feel uncomfortable at this point. I'm tired of it. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't give a damn. Okay, period. So, let's see. What's going on for my Taurus? What you doing? What are you doing? What's going on for Taurus? All right, so we have business as usual, returning to the status quo, carrying on like nothing happened, and autopilot living. All right, so I feel like you're going back to the basics in something, Taurus. You could just be continuing to focus on your business. You can have a business of your own. I feel like maybe you're putting your focus into that. Yeah. I feel like this is a very nonchalant energy, carrying on like nothing happened. I feel like you're just, I feel like you don't give a fuck about something. Am I right? I feel like you just don't care and you're moving forward. Yeah, we have omen in the reverse. Signs from the universe. Warning, subtle clues, hidden message, more than meets the eye. So I feel like you're learning how to distinguish, and you're learning more about understanding what spirit is trying to, like, you're learning the difference between warnings about a situation and what is real about a situation. Like, so maybe this is all about you learning about your discernment. Okay, you're starting to look at signs, maybe not so much as green flags, but red flags. Like, maybe the red flags at first looked green to you, so you were given into the illusion of something. It's kind of like what I'm getting. For some of you, because you're removing yourself from a situation, somebody else is not going to be able to spiritually maneuver. Somebody can't, they don't have their spiritual eyes unblocked. Like somebody is blind to something. Without you, though. Let's see. What's business as usual? Yeah, we have Nepo baby. Inherited power, generational advantage, envy and projection, unfairness crowned at birth. I'm also getting somebody could be sending like a familiar to watch you. Is this a raven? I think this is a raven, not a crow, right? They kind of like look the same a little bit. For some of you, there was some sort of monitoring spirit around you, and this could have something to do with like an entity attachment or something, Taurus. Biting the hand that feeds you and warning. Be careful and take extra precautions. Sudden death or major world event. Stay away from this person. Let's see. What's this business as usual with Nepo baby? I'm channeling some shit, but we have baddie, period. I know that's right. We got baddie, inherited power, generational advantage, and business as usual. You're like, yep, well, back to what I was doing, or back to what the fuck I was doing, minding my business. Stand. I feel like you've been standing your lane and minding your business. I just feel like you've been going through something or something like that, Taurus. It's a confident, attractive, and independent woman or person who is unapologetically herself. Yeah, I feel like you're taking back your power in a situation here. I feel like you are maybe focusing on your own self-care, your looks, your health, your business. I just feel like you're like all about you right now. And as you should, I feel, because I mean, if shit is going on around you that's not worth you giving your energy to, then why should you be focused on anything else but yourself? You know what I mean? Like, if ain't nothing else worth it, it ain't worth it. So let me see. What's omen in reverse? Helicopter. Tries to protect someone, but ends up hurting them either directly or indirectly. Overprotective. And then we have weeds in reverse. Negative voices in your ear. Negative self-talk, toxic influences, and neglected issues. That's in reverse. So this could be something that you're removing out of your life, Taurus, with the weeds in reverse. It's cold as hell in here, honey. When I came in my office, I don't know what the hell. Maybe I need to turn on my heat. But it's cold as hell in here. In here specifically. But so I just feel like you don't have something influencing you anymore. I feel like maybe you could be having these thoughts, Taurus, or like something's really going on with my speech right now too. You could be, the moon is in Taurus right now. It's funny, but you could be having these thoughts that were, I don't know, it's like, I feel like there's like another spirit or something, like trying to deter you or trying to reroute you or move you away from something. Maybe to stop you from being focused on what you're actually trying to build as far as this generational wealth goes, because, I don't know. It just feels like you're pulling your energy back from something. Like, you just don't, it's just not, you don't want it. You don't want something, you don't care about it. And with you having that kind of attitude, is something dark maybe is detaching. Because it's, yeah. Mr. Fake Nice Guy and bankruptcy. Taurus, I'm getting this real strong energy that there's like some sort of spirit around you that keeps following you. And it's jumping from multiple people. It's jumping from person to person. With my speech acting up like this, I'm also getting, it's something that wants you to be silent or quiet, or they don't want you to eventually speak your truth, or whatever this is. This could just be an entity, and it's just body hopping, things like that. This could also be body hopping from the people, like it's the people that you deal with. Like one minute they're nice, or like you see them as a really nice person, and then when something maybe doesn't go their way, they get childish or they get stupid. Mr. Fake Nice Guy believes being nice should earn him or her rewards. May apologize in order to not be perceived as bad. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be trying to convince you that they're not a bad person by telling you certain shit, but I feel like you're not convinced. I feel like people need to start trying to convince themselves about why the fuck they're like that. And stop trying to convince other people, because bitch, it's all about how the fuck you see yourself first. If you see yourself as a fucked up individual, then you need to do the inner work and stop trying to convince people that you're something other than what the fuck you actually are. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like this is annoying. I know for y'all, you just, yeah, look, facade of greatness. Like, what the fuck? Magnanimous, rising above resentment, generous in spirit, especially towards someone who has hurt or wronged them. I feel like you know somebody is fake as fuck. You just know that they're fake, and I just feel like you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to let you do that. And I feel like you're not taking it no kind of way. I feel like you're still being nice, you're still being cool, you just don't fuck with them. I feel like you just don't like them, or you just don't fuck with them. And it might not even be the fact that you don't like them, but you won't have them you don't want them in your life. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So I don't know, honey. Martyr complex, parent or family member who sacrifices everything and uses guilt to maintain control or moral superiority. It's a lot of manipulation here. What's this? What's this helicopter? Shield yourself, yeah. Set boundaries, take care of mental and emotional well-being, choose distance or silence here. Okay, Taurus. So you are in something. Look at these. Look at these. This is a woman here. For some of y'all, talking to a Taurus woman. You could be really taking your power back. They fine as fuck. Like, they fine as fuck here. Just period. I'm getting a bit of like possessive or territorial energy. I feel like you are... Something is just a no. We have consolidate, bringing people or things together that may be once separate, taking control of one's life. Bringing people or things together that may be once separate, taking control of one's life. What's this consolidate card about? White noise in reverse, filtering out distractions, protective barrier or retreat, emotional numbing, and surrender. The scapegoat, yeah. I don't know, it feels like there's like a little voice in the back of your head that always tries to pull you in a direction that you don't need to be in, but I feel like now you're ignoring it. It feels like there's a lot of like, it's a lot of mess. We're going to see with the tarot, but it's a unfairly blamed for problems, conflicts, or shortcomings, carries the burden of guilt or blame, suffers emotionally and socially. Yeah, I feel like you're not dealing with this shit no more, Taurus. This is what you're not dealing with. You're not going to keep being the martyr, or you're not going to keep being the one to carry somebody's emotions or to help people emotionally regulate. Those are fucking characteristics and traits you need to have as a human being. Bitch, if you're growing up, if you're maturing, those are one of the things you need to learn how to do. People like to kind of like dump their mess onto you. It's kind of like what I'm getting. And I feel like you're no longer going to be the person to do that. Yeah. Duplicitous, deceitful, two-faced, and someone who presents one version of themselves while hiding their true intentions, double dealing to serve their own interests. And then we have dead to me here, cut off, had enough, and needed to walk away, giving the cold shoulder, and different behavior. Child, bye. This looks a mess, but it looks like it's good on your end, Taurus, because you're finally getting something. Yeah, the Sun and the Ten of Swords and the So for some of you guys, you're actually breaking some sort of generational curse here. You're taking back your power in the situation, just point blank, period. And you could be maybe receiving a lot of backlash about this because of your decision making. Like whatever you're doing, people don't agree with it. Or people may feel like you being two-faced. People may feel like you being selfish, or they may feel all kind of ways. I feel like this is the moment in time where you should not give a fuck. Like, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I mean that shit. I feel like you should not give a fuck. Especially because you know that you ain't doing nothing wrong. For a lot of you, you're not. You're just choosing yourself. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. So you could be losing friends here. People could be talking shit about you. I feel like you don't give a damn. You do not care. Like, I don't... People must be thinking that shit is a joke or something. And maybe you did care at first, Taurus. I mean, maybe you said that you didn't care and you actually cared a lot. But I feel like your true feelings are the fact that you really don't. I feel like you've been kind of like babying people, though. Or kind of like... Because you care about how they feel about you saying, oh, I don't care. What you really wanted to do was not care. But I feel like you have made or forced yourself to care about certain things to come off as nice or be the nice. I feel like you're like, you don't give a fuck now. You don't care if it's mean or not. I feel like you don't care about being seen as mean. Okay, bitch. I mean, we have the Empress in reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. Wow. So anyways, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Okay, let's see. What's this baddie with Nepo baby and business as usual? Okay, so we have the King of Wands. And then we have, I feel like this is you in this energy, Taurus. You could be a Taurus masculine, or you could be a fire sign masculine with Taurus in your chart somewhere, so just flip the roles. You and somebody could be marrying each other. With the King and the Queen of Swords, y'all are on the same page. Y'all thinking the same way, or you're getting on the same page about something. You and somebody could be just really finding the mental strength. The mental strength to come up out of something. I don't know. This could be your person right here, or a person coming in, and maybe you don't even know, but y'all in each other energy. They coming at some point. But so we have this King of Wands. Let's see what else. Let's see what this is about. Okay, the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm trying to figure out what I'm really getting off this King of Wands. I don't really like the Page of Swords next to it. This could be gossip. scatterbrain energy. This could even be where there's just a lot of, this could be somebody trying to argue with you or some sort of evil eye being sent here. This could be malicious gossip or some sort of false information as well. Let me see, because I'm picking up on like energy. I'm picking up on like a specific, it feels like there's a spirit lingering that's operating through people. What's King of Wands? Now, yeah, the Five of Swords. Like, I don't like it. I'm not really fucking with it. Now, this King of Wands could be somebody trying to come towards you. They're really trying to take action, take initiative to come towards you. And there's people in this person's ear, or people trying to block them, or there's a specific or certain kind of spirit that's lingering that doesn't want this person to come towards you. But I'm also getting this, I'm getting like shape-shifting energy. Like somebody may look nice, but it feels like there's somebody trying to overpower you, or somebody feels like they have more power over you when they are talking to you a certain kind of way or doing something a certain way. It's something that somebody is saying or doing. And it kind of like feels like too, I'm channeling that it comes out in very specific times. Whatever this person's saying, it comes out in very specific times if you're paying attention. Or like, it's like a behavioral change, and it's not normal either. It's not normal. But this for sure could be somebody trying to intimidate you or bully you with the Five of Swords, or I don't know, somebody trying to win at all costs. It feels like somebody just feels as if they need to have more power over you. And I don't know if this person is arguing with you or what, because we have baddie here with Nepo baby. Something is really going over my speech. It's like crazy. My words are slurring, they're stuttering and all kind of shit. So something to do with communication is very significant. I don't know if somebody's like trying to debate you, argue with you, or what the fuck this is. But with baddie, Nepo baby, and business as usual, this feels like a feminine here that is on their shit or getting ready to be on their shit. And then you have this masculine who's kind of like borderline intimidated. The only way that they feel like there's something of importance is when they start talking that bullshit. That's kind of like when I'm hearing somebody's on some fuck shit, really. And I'm really trying to, you know, I mean, who wants it to be like that? But if it is, it is, though. What's King of Wands with the Five of Swords? Because, baby, I don't got time. I don't. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. Somebody is just a clown. This could be oppression as well. Maybe somebody's possessed. I'm really getting that somebody could be possessed. And if somebody is possessed, you can use the Skinwalker Banish here and some spell work. Do some candle magic if you want to with this to help. It's like exorcist in a bottle here. If you feel like you have an entity attachment, this will help. But the main thing you need to be doing is understanding what this entity is doing in your life. Look at the patterns, look at what you may be going through, and kind of like put the pieces together to understand. Because you need to be aware of what this entity is attacking, how it's attacking, what kind of loopholes you have that is allowing some sort of entity to keep coming in to attack you. That's what the main thing is. That's what the main goal should be here. So somebody's in their ego. We have the Sun in reverse. This is ego, pride. A lot of unhappiness or disappointment. This could be, I don't know, you just need to be careful with this energy. This could be a lot of optimism and there's disappointment now. It's been a lot of optimism, or, well, not that. It's been just a lot of like being overly optimistic or overly enthused about something and then being disappointed. Okay, let's see. But this is mainly pessimism. Somebody's miserable, unhappy. What the fuck? Let me see. What's the Page of Swords in reverse? This is, it feels like an attack, and it feels like shape-shifting. This thing, whatever the fuck this is shape-shift, and I feel like you're noticing it. I'm gonna say, what the fuck is that? Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is that generational wealth here. That's that Nepo baby card. Inherited power, generational advantage, envy and projection. Yeah. I feel like there's a need for you to really be careful because there's a lot of people around you that envy you, but they're not showing it. And it only comes out in certain things. When you start trying to take your power back or own who you are, step truly into your authenticity and do whatever it is that you're doing, that's when this thing start attacking. And it's trying to oppress you. It wants you to keep being stuck somewhere. It wants you to keep not speaking up for yourself. It wants to silence you or shame you or make you feel guilty for choosing you and whatever this is. So for some of you, I mean, this could be you where you're breaking a generational curse with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, you could be a trendsetter. Obviously, it's something or someone that knows that this is who you are at your core, and they're not trying to allow you to get there. So, yeah. The Death card, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords, wow, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so maybe this King of Wands is somebody coming towards you. This King of Wands could be your match. They could be your person. You and somebody, I don't know if this is like a twin flame relationship, but something is aligning here, yeah. But something is going to happen with a breakup. Oh, okay. You know what I'm getting to? You and somebody are possibly twins. Remember when we seen the Empress and the star in the middle of that and the Emperor? I don't know where this is in here. For some of you, there's a masculine here that had to leave a false feminine, and then you had to leave a false masculine if you're a woman. So if it's not a karmic couple, definitely, yeah, here it is. The star here with the Emperor in the reverse. So you could have dealt with a narcissistic masculine, or men in your journey have really mimicked a specific person that you've left. For some of you, you've left somebody a long time ago, but their energy is very familiar. With the people you date, the energy is very familiar here. And it could be the same thing for a masculine. So if you're wondering like why the relationship that you're in now or the relationship that you was in feels like the abusive relationship, even though you're not actually being abused, quote unquote, is because it's some sort of curse or spell or something that you have to break free from. It's something also that you're needing to learn. The only way you're going to break free from it is if you learn whatever you need to learn here. Yeah. So there is a big, powerful change that's happening. For some of you, there is a breakup, though. This feels like a test. This feels like maybe it could even be like your last test here. Yeah, okay. It's a lot going on. What's this Page of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Some of you guys could be getting a divorce. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be into the occult and like esoteric knowledge here. This is all about you aligning with your purpose and doing something that you're supposed to be doing, like on a spiritual level here. So you're chosen at birth. They say crowned at birth. So this could be you as a child, really interested in the occult things, esoteric knowledge. I'm hearing mythology, theology, psychology, physiology, things of that nature. It could be even demonology, all kind of things that I feel like, you know, probably people will look at you crazy if you told them that that's what you're doing. It's something coming up against you to stop you from doing this. Definitely like evil eye, or people right now could be trying to argue with you. They just picking, and it's a lot of projecting with that Page of Swords in reverse for sure. And I feel like the only thing you need to be doing is focusing on where the fuck you need to be at, because that's what matters. All this other shit is fucking irrelevant. Queen of Cups in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, Temperance reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse. I feel like somebody is disappointed, they're upset, they're mad because you're not giving them attention. You could be moving out of somebody's house tour, so they're kicking you out, or you're kicking somebody out your shit. The Moon, the Five of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands again. Somebody here knows that once this King of Wands, because it feels like a King of Wands is trying to get to the Queen of Wands, because y'all are true matches. And you and this person are marrying each other right now. Y'all could be going through literally the same things. Y'all could be going through literally the same things here. No funny shit. But this Queen of Cups in reverse knows that once this King of Wands get their shit together, or they are now, they're moving forward. Once this person had a mindset on you, they're coming to get you. So whoever this Queen of Cups is upset. They're mad. Okay. It's going to be a lot of people mad right now because you're not choosing them. You're choosing yourself, and then you're going to choose whatever the fuck you want to choose. And it's not going to be them. So, like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I've honestly always been very mature. So when life shit start happening, I understand life. So when I'm not chosen for something, or when somebody here, when people do things to me that I'm not okay with, or if I do something to anybody else and they're not okay with it, I would expect that person to be like, hey, I don't want to deal with this no more. I don't want to do it. Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna keep, you know, I don't know. I don't make people feel bad for choosing what the fuck they want to choose in life. Like, you do what you want to do. If I'm not that person for you, then I'm not that person for you, and vice versa. You know what I mean? But it seems like a lot of people have a hard time with that, and that must be these damn entities. These possessive ass, I don't know. But whatever. I don't know what to say about it. Hold on. My bad, Taurus. I done been off the phone for like not off the phone. I had to take a phone call. I done been off the camera for like an hour. Maybe like 45 minutes. Maybe like 35, 45 minutes. Maybe I won't stretch it to an hour. But yeah. So I was just looking through the cards as I was talking on the phone to my mama. And I stumbled upon the Ace of Wands, the Magician in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. This is lustful energy. This is lust here. The Devil's in the reverse with the Judgment in the reverse, the Strength card in reverse. It just feels like with the Devil in reverse, this is you taking your power back. This devil energy, whatever the fuck this dark energy is powerless now. Yeah. Somebody or something has been literally stealing your wealth and just stealing shit from you for their own selfish gain. I feel like it's the end of this. It's the end of it. It's done. And I feel like, you know, it's too much. Let's see. What's the Page of Pentacles? Because we was on this about you maybe being into the occult or something like that. It was with the Sun in reverse next to the Ten of Pentacles. There's been some heavy oppressive energy. Like, I'm getting really heavy. Yeah, something to keep you restricted, distracted. Just, I don't know. It's just been like you've been in this, stuck in this illusion where maybe you might have made some foolish decisions. And maybe you didn't understand or know that they was as foolish until you were in them. And it's just chaotic. Something feels so chaotic. So chaotic. What's the Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like you are breaking generational curses here. It's something that you do for work as well that's very unique or very different. Okay, you could for sure like be a healer. Some of you guys could be a root worker, or for some of you, you had like a grandmother or a great grandma that was a root worker. It's something in your bloodline that connects you to like esoteric things and magic and herbs, possibly with all this green, with all this earth. That could be a part of your path here. Yeah, more green. That could be a part of your path here, Taurus, but it's been something really trying to break you, bro. What's the Sun in the reverse? And it feels so heavy. Like, I don't even know how else to say anything about it, really. Yeah, the Six of Swords in reverse. What's the Sun in reverse with the Six of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, yeah. And the Ace of Wands is coming out. So I feel like because you're going after the things that you actually are passionate about, there's chaos. There's just chaos and conflict. For some of you, there's a new beginning or a new project here that you need to be working on, or it's something that you've already started, but you need to put your focus back into it. It just feels like, honestly, I'm going to just say it feels like dick and vagina has really been taking you off track. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like relationships. It kind of feels like that. It's just like shit that don't matter. It feels like shit that you thought you desired or wanted, you really don't, because it's nothing there for you. Like, every time you go into something or go deal with something, it's just, it's the same shit over and over again. So I feel like you're starting to realize the pattern. So this Six of Swords in reverse could even be you, like, standing your ground here. But it could talk about stagnancy, stagnant energy. Maybe, let me see, what's Ace of Wands? So this could be good or bad. Let's just see. Okay, the Empress. Yeah, it's just, The Empress in reverse. For some of you, this is a karmic feminine. For some of you, this your weak ass baby mama attacking you. This person could be trying to turn you on sexually, or it's something. What's the Ace of Wands here with the Empress in reverse? It feels like your energy is just being siphoned through sex. It kind of feels like that as well. And for some of you, you're a woman, because I'm seeing a male follicle here with the Ace of Wands. The Wands is in the upright, the Empress is in the reverse. So I don't know, when you connect with the wrong people sexually, that gives this entity, whatever this demonic entity is, to siphon your energy. And it's just constantly taken from you. But, or you could be a man. This bitch here know that you got some divine dick or whatever. Ooh. You got some divine dick, and where did my face go though? And it's like this person, they can't get enough of feeding off of your energy, off your sacral energy, divine masculine, because this could be a feminine that can't birth anything new because their sacral energy is upside down and blocked and whatever else. So they're using your penis to, I don't know. It's just, what's the Ace of Wands, Empress in reverse? Yeah, the Death card in reverse. Yeah, it's just, For some of you, this masculine's family is against this person coming towards you. Like, this person feels very passionate about you. You know what I'm getting? This is a really, really nasty feminine energy that's trying to keep this masculine bound. Like, they do not want this masculine to go have sex with you, to go create nothing new with you. They don't want them to share their sexual energy with you or anything like that. But most importantly, it feels like this person is trying to put something on this masculine. And it's not an STD. It's not a sexually transmitted disease. It's something demonic. And this could even be a person that's just walking around with an entity attachment because they're so lustful, or because they do too much fucking and not enough prioritizing their own life, and they keep sharing their energy with this person, that person, or somebody could dib and dab in demonic shit. They conjure shit up to use to hurt other people. Like, you know, they're a willing sacrifice. It's just like somebody's doing something evil though. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, the Five of Wands in the reverse. You could be saying 555. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's a breakup. There's like a breakup. This is definitely a third party that's upset. I feel like what's making somebody even worse though, or what's making it even worse, or what's making them madder, is the fact that you're not going to argue and fight with them. You're just leaving. You're just going to leave them alone. You're going to let them fight and battle with themselves. So people could be trying to do certain things to piss you off even more, or to, you know, get you riled up and to bring about chaos and conflict. It's just constant mess. It's constant mess. Somebody's being petty as fuck. Somebody's petty. I feel like you don't give a fuck. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that. Yeah, I feel like you don't care. You don't. You don't. So, I don't really understand. Why is it doing that? Anyways, what's this over here? With this omen in reverse, weeds, and the scapegoat, and all this. The Six of Cups, Scorpio, and the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody is really still childish when it comes down to their emotions and their feelings. Now I'm feeling like this King of Cups in reverse, strong Scorpio here with the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. This could be a masculine that is trying to gaslight a woman now. Somebody is manipulative, they're a gaslighter, or if it's not like these, because a lot of people don't really understand, or they're unaware that this is how they are. A lot of people are just unawakened. They don't have any self-awareness, and they just be doing shit. They just be doing shit. So for some of you, for my women, this is what you're dealing with on your end, an emotionally manipulative gaslighter. And maybe they don't even feel like they're doing it. They're not understanding that they do it, because this Six of Cups could talk about like innocence. But it doesn't matter. It's what you're doing though. This is really tough, because whatever this entity is right here, it just makes everything so much harder to deal with. People start being obsessive and possessive and controlling and manipulative. It's like that demon just come up out of them, especially when they don't get their way. When you're trying to break up, this is what they do. This is what they do. But somebody here with the King of Cups in reverse, this person is a mess. And this could be somebody from your past. Maybe y'all grew up together. For some of you, you don't have to have grew up with this person. Yeah. Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords, you're going through an awakening. And you're getting aha moments about how you need to be strong and continue to move forward. Because, no. Everything else is distracting. And I feel like you know it is. So let me see. What's King of Cups in reverse? Yeah, the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Chariot. Yeah, you're going to have the strength and the courage to move away from this person. And it just feels like you need to continue to keep your boundaries intact, because this person will definitely emotionally try to manipulate you, whether they know that they're doing that bullshit or not. It's it's what the fuck you're doing. The fuck? We have Strength card and the Chariot. That's Leo, Cancer energy. You could be, or somebody could be on the cusp of Leo and Cancer. Cancer and Leo. So I feel like right now you need to stay disciplined. You need to control your mouth, control your anger. I mean, and I'm not saying control your mouth as in like, you know, continue to stay silent. No, I feel like you need to continue to speak your truth and leave it at that. Don't debate. Don't argue. You don't owe anybody an explanation about shit, especially if you're making a decision for your life and it's not affecting nobody. Then, bitch, everybody's going to have to get with the program. Okay, period. If you don't like something, bitch, take it up with God. Take it up with God, because this is your life, Taurus or cross watcher or whoever you are. And if something is inconveniencing you or it's causing too much of a problem, you have every right to say, I don't want to deal with that shit no more. Even if it's not, you could say, hey, I don't want to deal with this today. I don't like this today. I don't want to deal with you ever again. And nobody should be fighting you about that. People should know how to walk away peacefully and keep it moving. I feel like somebody's just, I don't know, I'm getting annoyed though. Somebody's like overly emotional about some shit. They don't have any self-regulation. Somebody needs their inner child to be fed. And I feel like you give this person that. Like, you feed them emotionally, and this is what they're feeding off of. So when you walk away, or when y'all get into it, that shadow side comes out. Yeah, this is just you needing to protect your energy. Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, this is you giving back to your community as a High Priestess. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have the kind of time or the energy to feed into whatever the fuck this is. And it's like, well, I've done the work on myself. I feel like this is what you're saying. Like, you do the work, you do your shadow work, you do what you need to do to go within and figure yourself out and move forward. I feel like it's not fair for somebody to come in and half-ass their life and don't do any kind of inner work. Or when they do, it's like, I don't know. It's like you're doing everything for somebody. And that takes too much work. It's just time for you to stop being a martyr. And I'm saying the Hierophant, we just saw the High Priestess. There's a very strong twin flame connection. What's Six of Cups? I feel even drained just reading, really. What's Six of Cups? Wheel of Fortune in reverse, yes. Delays, setbacks, bad luck. Somebody just got bad luck here. But it's because they're not healing their inner child. Somebody is codependent. They're codependent. They're codependent. They are. And what was Six Cups with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? For some of you, yeah, the Hangman. You will have to sacrifice yourself, your happiness, and what you got going on to appease this person. You will have to do that. Some of you guys are releasing and letting go, and this is what's bringing in karma fast, because there's something that you're releasing, or someone. Yeah, so you can go towards your blessings, because you don't have to sit here and deal with this shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I've seen the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Then I saw the King of Cups, Queen of Cups in the reverse, just skipping through the deck. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. There's a strong ass connection. What's the Hangman? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or this is you having like an aha moment. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords. Yeah. I feel like right now what you need to be doing towards is really just, right now I'm just getting a strong energy of you standing your ground. Hold the line, hold your power, stand firm in your beliefs and what you want to do right now. Because if you don't, I feel like you're going to just keep falling back into the same pattern of bullshit. Two of Pentacles in reverse is chaos, havoc, you know, biting off, maybe you bit off more than you can chew on something, or somebody did this to you, or whatever this is. But yeah, I just feel like there's no flexibility, there's no adaptability here, or definitely could be some sort of issue with somebody's money or finances. Somebody just does not, something is just out of control. It feels like somebody doesn't have control over their own shit without your energy. Do you know how fucking emotionally and energetically taxing that shit is? Especially for you as a High Priestess, you're too sensitive and you feel too much of everything to deal with a situation like that. You need somebody that knows how to emotionally regulate them fucking selves. And they don't know how to do that. Whoever the fuck this is, they just don't know how to do that shit. Nine of Swords is like fear. This could be somebody scared or feeling upset because you're disconnecting. The cord is being cut. Two of Pentacles in reverse. They always remind me of certain cords or energetic ties or something like that being cut off. And you're getting confirmation that you are making the right decision. You know that there's something you need to sacrifice. It could be a relationship, it could be a person, but you got to give something up though for the life that you want. And I feel like the life that you want is much more peaceful than what the fuck you've been dealing with. So whoever get mad about that, I feel like, bitch, it don't matter. It don't even matter. It don't matter. Yeah, look, distraction spells. I can't make that shit up. Accomplish nothing, distracting you from your work, pulling away from your path. Pay attention somewhere else. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. What else here? Shield of protection. Catch you off guard, trying to weaken your divine shield. Wants you to put down your shield, can't cause you harm. So whatever these distraction spells are, is to block your shield of protection. Because I feel like, you know, these people in your life, they're not protecting you. They're actually weakening your shield. They're weakening your divine protection and your shield of protection, because they have you in this energy of chaos, conflict. They have you, for some of you, like the Empress in reverse. You can't take care of yourself. You can't do what you need to do for yourself, because you're too busy pouring into everything else. And that's one way the enemy is distracting you and keeping you stuck, overgiving, keeping you being a martyr, and sacrificing your own happiness for somebody else's. No. What else? Monster-in-law juju. Intolerable woman, loves to poke at your nerves, a grudge for stealing your son away. Stealing her son away. Loves you, but there's jealousy. So I don't know who the fuck monster-in-law this is. This would be somebody on this masculine's end. This King of Wands. This King of Wands, I feel like, is awakening to the fact that they're supposed to be protecting you in 3D. In a 3D. But they've been so distracted by whatever this Empress in reverse got going on. They just have, maybe they weren't awakened. They didn't know who you were to them at first. But I feel like now that shit is changing. Yeah, family feud. Family turning on you, wishing ill will due to jealousy, manipulation and resentment, relatives throwing you under the bus. Yeah, I feel like this is something that this masculine is dealing with, but you could be dealing with this in your own way as well for the women. Emotional spell work, exactly. Replacing your emotions, causing emotional distress, masking your real emotions, feelings you don't usually give a fuck about. That's what I feel like is being done to the feminine. Chaos. I can't make that shit up. I can't. Chaos magic. Wreaking havoc, turning your peace into chaos. Manipulate, warp, and reconstruct life. Bringing about total destruction. So it's somebody in your life right now, Taurus, that does not know how to emotionally regulate. And they're relying on you. And this entity that's working through their ass is also relying on you to help them with this regulation. Without your energy, there's no peace for them. So when you try to detach, now I feel like there's chaos, because they, yeah, it's lust spells here. This is just, what else? It's too much. Moon juju, lunar energy. Yeah, and then you're sensitive to the energies. You're very sensitive. Harnessing the power of the moon, using moon phases for rituals, charging items using the moon. Amulet juju, jinxing or cursing amulets, giving charms or jewelry to you, hiding charms in your space. Wants you to touch an amulet. It's too much. So, trying to think about something real quick, Taurus. Let me just get one of these cards for Taurus Spirit, and then I'll go. So, yeah, I mean, the good thing about this is right now, Taurus, is I feel like you are grounded. You are okay. I just feel like it's because I feel like you're aware and you kind of accepted what you have to do. Once you fall into that acceptance of what you really have to do and how to do it, it's none of this shit really matters anymore. You just know that you have to, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. You gotta do what's best for you right now. So Give me a card for Taurus. The reason why somebody feels like you're their damn piece is because somebody's psyche is blocked. I don't know. Like, yeah, we have action. Exactly. And then we have unplug here. And she's looking at the door. She's walking out. Yeah. She's wearing green. So yeah, the key to this is definitely making sure you're grounded, you're secure, and just watch out like for your thoughts and just keep standing your ground. That's the only thing I can tell you to do, honey. So it says the awakened soul story is our awakened soul is in charge and moving ever forward. She is confidently riding her horse in pursuit of her goals. Her arrow has been pulled back and is ready to fly in the direction of her careful aim. She knows that going for her dreams can be like a bow and arrow. At times her energy has been pulled back just like the arrow, but this allows her to take aim and advance forward. To ride and hunt takes great skill and a trusting relationship with her horse. She knows that she is the only one who can move herself into the future she desires. So it says the awakened meaning. This is the time to act. No more waiting or sitting on the sidelines. If you have been looking for a sign to move, this is it. You can do it. Don't be afraid to act. Don't allow the fear of doing the wrong thing or making a mistake stop you from doing what you need to do. These experiences are crucial to your growth. You are being called to take control of the direction your life is going and to check that your actions are aligned with a larger goal and vision. Little actions add up over time. Consider where you are placing your energy. Give yourself permission to decide and move. You are in the driver's seat of your life. It is time to execute your plans. Know that you are guided as you take action in the world as long as you listen to your inner guidance and act when your intuition urges you to. So the shadow meaning is stalemate, indecision, fear of failure, looking for a scapegoat, and pause. And we have scapegoat over here on the cards, don't we? We definitely do. So you know what that's telling me? That's the energy that this person is in. That's the energy that this King of Cups is in. They need a scapegoat. Filtering out distractions, protective barrier or retreat, emotional numbing, surrender. I feel like somebody's using you to emotionally numb, to be honest. And then we have your affirmation is I move forward into my power. And a personal reflection, it says, where in my life do I need to take action? I feel like you know exactly where you need to go. You're not the one that's lost here. And no shade. No shade, because everybody got different seasons and places to be in their life. But I feel like right now, you're in a different stage of your life. I feel like a lot of people do a lot of, because they do that shit to me, Taurus. A lot of people do a lot of thinking that I think that I'm better or whatever the fuck. Bitch, ain't nobody saying that. You feel like you're not where you're supposed to be in life. That ain't got shit to do with me. I know what I have to do for me, though. What I have to do for me is move the fuck away from you because you're slowing me down. And the motherfuckers start throwing up in your face, oh, well, if you love, What does love have to do with it? I mean, don't y'all love people that you're not with? You can still love people and just know that they're not for you. I feel like people don't understand that. That's the shit that gets on my nerves. That really gets on my nerves bad. It's like people don't know when to let go. That shit is annoying. That shit is annoying. And this person, I don't know, they're too overly emotional. They're too damn emotional. And it, you know, it starts to become a lot. Oh, let me see. Not these. Not these. Well, what's this King of Cups in reverse? Golden moment. A blessing is on its way. An important door is opening for you that will make you very happy. Yeah, rare, once in a lifetime, and special. I feel like that's after you get out of this energy. I feel like, you know what I'm getting? A lot of opportunities and things like that come in for this person when you're there. When you're with them and, you know what I'm saying? They have opportunities that come in because you're giving your energy to them. And you're sacrificing yourself, constantly being delayed and set back, things being out of place for you because you're so busy giving this person your energy. It's just a mess. Or whatever this entity is, you're just freely giving it out. And I feel like you're getting ready to get tired of that shit. We have temptation in reverse. A lot of desire, but too risky. Forbidden fruit, tempting offer. Not socially acceptable, alluring, hard to resist, fighting the urge. Yeah, in the reverse. Because you're not tempted by this mess. And it feels like this person, because they're playing the victim, or they're whining to you about something. They're trying to make you feel guilty or feel out of place for something that you've chosen to do without their ass. So that's where the temptation is coming in. But I feel like you're not tempted. So we have divine vision. Yeah, and that's because you have a divine vision. Get out of your own way, discard your projected outcomes, and allow yourself to see beyond. Positive focus and look deeper. Yeah, and I feel like you're doing that. So can't nobody sway you now. You don't feel swayable. Yeah, triggers in the reverse. Unexpected in reverse. You already know what's to come for you once you get out of something. You know why you've been stuck and why something has not been working out for you. You know how to delete, mute, and exit. Period. Period. So, I don't know. I don't know, Taurus. But, baby, this was your reading. So, let me know in the comments how this resonated. Share the reading with someone if you feel like they need it. Thank you, guys. Like, comment. Yeah, leave your comments. Engage. Subscribe. And make sure you guys check out my website, honey. I got a few things you need. You need the Skinwalker Banish. Some of you guys are still confused, so you could need the Clear the Crossroads to help you see much clearer. Okay. What I got upstairs? Oh, some of y'all could need the Hexless Heart. That's upstairs. I don't have it down here. The Hexless Heart is good for, like, reversal. It's a curse reversal for, like, love wounds and things like that, or where you feel emotionally, because it feels like this person keeps emotionally pulling you back in. You need that to detach the cord cut with that. So that's like a heart cord cutting kind of oil. Okay. You need that. And I feel like you need the Gatekeeper's Guard for protection. That's like a warding oil. Yeah. I don't feel like you need to return to sender. Maybe the warding. I mean, warding is a bit more intense. All my oils are intense though. They all work very, very great. They do what they say they're gonna do. So yeah, maybe you could need a bit of to trap the narcissist, because I don't know, it feels like people around you, maybe they're not intentionally being narcissists, but it's like they have narcissistic tendencies. And so I just feel like you want to leave a situation, or you want to kind of like be at peace. And honestly, it might not even be peaceful. You might have to, you standing your ground and doing things that other people don't, like, they want you to do, or doing things that other people don't want you to do, is the reason why people are acting the way that they're acting. So it is what it is. But yeah, Taurus, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.